Hey guys, and welcome
You're up there! What are you doing up there?
That's better, as welcome back guys to episode 6 of season 6. It's the double sixes of the Grimsby Town FIFA 21. Grimsby Town to glory, FIFA 21 to glory, whatever you want to call it. You should just know your own style by now, because I don't even know my own. As welcome back, we have a big game first, as you can see right there, but if you haven't seen the last episode, watch that one before this one. As you can see, well, you can't at the moment, the league table, we are sitting in 14th after a couple of games in the last episode. Didn't go our way towards the end, but the first ones were very, very nice to us. So yes, we're closer to the relegation zone than the top, but I expect that. As long as we are treading water and surviving, I am fine with it. But today, it gets a lot harder. Manchester City first, followed up by Everton, followed up by Tottenham, West Brom, Aston Villa and Leicester. I don't know how many I'm going to get through, because I feel like the first 3 games I need to play and the second I need to sim, but I don't want to sim 3 games in a row, so I might try and fit Leicester in instead of maybe Everton, if I can go that style, but I do want to play Everton as well. It's a dilemma. I think I might just end up going with whoever's highest at that point. So first question today, HJ90, thank you for another comment, as he says, try promoting all your youth, loan them out, they get crazy growth. Now I have heard that this year on FIFA, they get really weird growth. I haven't seen it yet, really in a big player. Maybe Brandon Pope when he went on a little loan move, if he did. Maybe I'm thinking of Macmillan or something. But yeah, I haven't seen much movement, but I do get where you're coming from. I've heard it. Hopefully, if I trust you, which I'm going to do, I think it can happen. So I might promote a couple of youth players. I might actually wait till January though, so they're not asking to play in this hectic schedule and we need his best players. So the next question, Keelan Sham, if you have a PC, you should make new kits. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC. I have a Mac, which is very poor taste now I say that. Phone's going off. But yeah, I did get a PC because Mac has really helped with my editing and college work, so I have opted for that instead. So unfortunately, no, I don't have a PC. But definitely, maybe, I'd think it'd be years in the future now. That could be a possibility, but for now, not so much, as I hate to inform you. Last question though, Charlotte Robertson saying, if you have a look at Jedson Fernandez, he may be a bit expensive, and if you're saving money for January, save it, or you might have the money. Jedson Fernandez is a good shout. Failed at Tottenham, who are now top of the league, and we face today, if he hasn't gone to a big club, or his potential has been dynamic and gone and shot up all the way, after it really shouldn't do, after his real life performances, maybe it's a bit unrealistic. But if he's cheap, and if he could fit in the midfield, which is rather cramped at the moment, he's a possibility. So yeah, just going to have to keep waiting and seeing how it's going as Manchester City are up first. Oh, what a game to start this episode with. Harper's literally hugging no one as well on the graphic that was just at the side of us, as we're going to skip straight to this monthly scout report. Haven't got a big player in the academy just as of yet, as Clinton Mola, of course, is suspended for this one as we're going into it. Big win needed. And this is the team that hopefully can deliver the big win. A lot of tired faces, but we need his best faces for this game. I don't really care about fatigue. If we can sit on the ball, we will literally sit on it, with Chevalier in net. Stacey, Man City youth player Howard Belly starts, but Doyle doesn't, unfortunately, with Ivan and Jackson fully unfit. I've tried working him in training a little bit, but only had 1 training session since Mola was out, with Cantwell on the left, Hove, Pope and Brooks, with Balogun and Antonio Semenyo up front, both of them. Campuzano not straight back in the squad, didn't really do the best off the bench at Watford. So boys, Man City, it's a big ask at Blundell Park. We've done a bit of giant killing. Can it continue? And it's not going to show us the team. Why is it not showing us the team? It skipped the graphic. It was showing us how good one of our players, Howard Bellis, has been recently, but not their team, as Edison is in goal, Cabore, Ethan Ampadu, Laporte and Cancelo at left back, Bruno Guilimares sitting with Pavalesa and Valverde in front of him, with Ferran Torres, experience at Dortmund, with us, Gabriel Jesus and Lorenzo Insigne. So a bit of a change City since last time we played them in the Cup, and that's the last you'll hear about that Cup game. I'm going to shut up about that in future, as we just need a couple of points if possible. And here we are starting with the ball a little bit. Todd Cantwell trying to keep his regained form after the move to of course, as Hove does have the ball right here, gives it through to Florian Balogun, as well as Pope looks for an extra pass. He doesn't really pull it off, but we've got a man running into the gap in Todd Cantwell again. Can he try and do something straight away here? Goes for a shot, and I thought it came off Ampadu. At least we're having the first attack. Seems to be a wet and windy night at Blundell Park for Man City, although they could take a chance here. And Chevalier, what a save! The slide tackle came in on Insigne a bit late, but we've got let off with it. Of course, wasn't Big connection. Can we keep the corner out? Jesus hits the deck. Get up, mate. That was never a foul as Pavel out. Tries to turn out. Gives it into Federico Valverde. Lorenzo Insigne. Around the corner to Gabriel Jesus. No tackle put on him, but Harwood Bellis gets it in. And Todd Cantwell with the ball from Jackson, who's making his first appearance in the town shirt in absolutely yoinks. His last one was very good, though, I think, in a cup game. Maybe against Plymouth. Maybe I'm wrong there, as here's Semenyo going backwards. Man City's defence a bit hard to break down as Hove. Blaragun gets it round the corner to Pope and Cancelo with a block. And Ernesto Valverde just can't get the ball off Gabriel Jesus there. But we've tried to make a tackle. It's left him through the middle. He's onside, is it? I think the left back's kept him on. A Chevalier comes out and it's chipped over the top of us. We are 1-0 down to Manchester City. It's kind of a lucky goal. I mean, it's against the run of play, but the move was perfect for them and gets Pep Guardiola a goal. Valverde with it, but I think I just lunged in. Well, I don't think. I know I lunged in just too much with Harwood Bellis there, making yet again a controversial mistake. One day he's really good, one day he's really bad. And Man City have a goal, and they're looking for two straight away. Harwood Bellis is going to get rid of that one, though. He's in front of Jesus, who got the assist as Semenyo gives it to Balogun. Counter-attack, please, boys. We haven't really got it going so far, but that's a good ball through to Semenyo. Ethan Ampadu does not come for it. Semenyo tries to pass it in as well, as it's out towards Jackson, who wins another header. Not done himself badly at all. Really good from our left-back, I think, as Balogun has it. Can he try and get a pass to Hove? He can. Hove out to Todd Cantwell. Jackson's making the run around. Definitely better than Mola, as Cantwell doesn't get the pass back to him. And just before half-time, we're going to get that pass down the line to Todd Cantwell. Maybe Dowell needs to come on, you know. He could spark a bit of energy into the team. Still 80 rated as Semenyo has a chance here. The 80 rated himself. Really good cut inside. And Ederson hits his legs. Poor shot from Antonio Semenyo there. Could have done a lot worse, I think. At least tested him with his hands, as it is 1-0 to Manchester City at the break. Can't say we haven't had the chances. Can't say we don't deserve a result. So we are going to get straight into it. Yes, changes probably need to be made. All of them in this second half. But for now, I'll leave it because we have done pretty good. So let's try and do something. Ferran Torres with skills on the ball. Is he going to just run out of play? No, he isn't. He's given it back into Kabore. Haven't really heard of him. Did he start? Yeah, I think he did start at right back as Valverde tackled right there. Out to Hove as David Brooks is getting it forward to Balogun. Can Semenyo make a run through this gap? Ampadu trying to shove him. Balogun. And Antonio Semenyo into Todd Cantwell. Gives a pass inside to Brandon Pope. Now on to Harwood Bellis. And can we get it out wide to Brooks? We do. On to Balogun. Balogun gets it back. There's a run through the middle as well there from Hove. No, it's not even Hove's, it's Brooks who can give it on to Semenyo. Semenyo to shoot. And going for the top bin. Can we just score? As Gabriel Jesus passes it back into Bruno Galamares. Round the corner to Ante Pavelersa. Missed the tackle. Actually took him out, but Jesus is on it. And Chevalier doesn't spread himself well enough. It's in at the near post. And it is 2-0 to City. This is the time we make changes to save for Everton, because I don't think we're winning this game. It's one of those nights where we're at home under the floodlights, but everything we do just goes for Manchester City. It's a gap that's been left, it's a goal that's gone in, and we rebuild for the next game because it's just an L. So Brooks makes way for Osborne, and Camposano comes on, and Hove comes off for Dowell. So yeah, 3 changes made all at once, just fitness. And a free kick here for City straight away. It's from a stupid handball. Honestly, let me know in the comments below. Do I turn the rule off or do I keep it on? Because I honestly want to keep it on as João Cancelo's around the outside. Don't score the near post. Oh, it went for the far post. And Chevalier makes a good save this time. I mean, we do have time, really, to actually bring it back. Like Watford brought it back within 10 minutes left. But are we gonna? I don't think so. And a corner ball here for City. Time for him to kill the game off. Maybe Insigne. The ball in the middle. It's bounced off Dowell's hand. And yeah, it's just an L. It's just an L of a game. It's going to be 3-0 to City if they score this. A handball that you can't really control, but it adds to the realism, does it? As Donny Malan's going to take it. Going to dive left. Well, I said we're going to dive left. Goalkeeper's left. Goalkeeper's left as it goes in. 3-0 to Manchester City. Pep has his job officially done by his players. So, yep, rebuild, recuperate for Everton. It's not been good enough, but again, Manchester City, if you're going to have an off day, it's to a team that you're probably going to lose to. I mean, we haven't had off days against the Big Six, but this time we have. And I won't say I'm comfortable with it, but it's just happened and we're going to move on. As the game is probably over, however, Donny Mallon has a run on there. Stacey with a tackle in towards one of their players. Stacey controls it down, but Donny Mallon, Man City just look like they've got a fresh 11 on. They are all fully fit as Donny Mallon even gets 2 off the bench. It is 4 to City. Okay, now this is a bit where I get annoyed because goal difference can make a difference to us. We're a new team. We could be near the drop zone. Not good. But, like I'm going to stick by it. It's not the worst team to have an off day against, but I didn't want an off day, really. And there we go. Final whistle. It's 4 away from home for the citizens. Oh, well, what can you do? You just got to try and bounce back with a win. And we've been good at bouncing back this season, I've got to say. Crystal Palace beat us. We bounced back from that. Who was the other team that beat us by 4? I think it was Arsenal, wasn't it? The other big team. And we bounced back against Newcastle. So, Everton up next. Not a bad team, but I think easier than Manchester. And I stuttered a bit there. I did not mean to say what you probably thought I did say, as I'm going to skip these training sessions before Everton because I want an instant reply. Instantly want us to put that right after a bit of a shocking game. So we're going to get straight into the squad. I might change the team up as well, as I'm ignoring ratings a lot more in teams. I think we are still clear of the drop by 2 wins, or 2 win difference, because Fulham are 6 points behind, as we do have a game in hand in them as well. So Everton, even more important, in 7th as well at Goodison, beating them as a championship team. Can we do it as a Prem? And you might be thinking when you look at this screen right now, why are you changing it? You're surviving in the Prem. Balogun and Semenyo's great together, but Kieran Dowell's a bit upset, and I do feel like he had a good impact off the bench. Then again, Hove is basically one of the players I love the most. My captain, and Pope is my love child. So we are going to play with this new formation. Hopefully it involves the wingers a little bit more as well, as they have more space to themselves on the wing instead of Balogun and Semenyo getting in the way. So that's my explanation. Also been suggested in other episodes, so we're going to go to it, and it bumps the average rating of the squad up because Balogun is lower than Dowell, as Chevalier is in goal. Stacey, Howard, Bellis, Ivan and Jackson stays in. Like I said, I was impressed by him. Faster than Mola and better defensively with Todd Cantwell, Hove, Pope and Brooks. They are not CDMs, they're centre mids, although they are further back. With Dowell in the cam position and Semenyo. Player of the season, I think it was not last year, but the year before, Kieran Dowell. I want him to regain that form that he hasn't done so far in this save. And of course, he scored the winning goal against Everton last time, so bit of mind games. Let's get to it. And Everton, how do the Toffees line up? They have Bryce Samba in goal, decent keeper, Roberto Zuma, Kabak and Ayrton in the defence. Rene Adelaide, Allen and Eduardo Camavinga was there before. Pedro Neto, Jonathan David and Anthony Gordon. No Jack Grealish in the team, although he's on the bench. Meyer on the bench and Ruben Neves, or Ruben Neves for those who don't speak Derek Ray language. So, a bit of a weird team, I think. And Ivan Conce Alcialado to bring the ball out from the back. Gives it on to Todd Cantwell. Can we try and kick it off against the Toffee straight away as Hove turns and passes it on to Kieran Dowell. Can he go backwards? Yes. Into Pope through the middle to Antonio Semenyo. And that's a run from Dowell. I mean, the formation isolates Semenyo a little bit, and I know he's played with 2 strikers most of his career whilst being here, apart from when he was a winger, so might be a bit difficult to adapt to. Maybe we don't score this game, but I'm hoping we can. But it's just a gamble I'm willing to take, change the formation, as Hove has the ball again. A lot more plays in the central midfield slots, which I like to see. And David Brooks with a ball onto Hove right now, through to Dowell. Can Dowell try and do something? We wanted that impact, and we've got that impact. He scored with literally one of the first shots of the game. It's Kieran Dowell, goes to the home fan. Oh no, the away fans. It looks like the home fans where he was running, but I forgot. We're shoved in the corner at Goodison Park, but it doesn't stop us from screaming as we have took the lead. Great ball through there to Kieran. Takes it away from the defenders, who it looks like a rotated lineup. Godfrey, I don't think he's in the defence, who's a good defender, and none of them can get to him. Kabak can't reach him, and we take a 1-0 lead against Everton. Absolutely love it, Kizza Dowell. That's what I'm going to call him, as they're still on the attack though. Blocked there. Stacey can't get rid of the ball, as Anthony Gordon keeping it well at his feet, and he squeezed it in. It's an instant leveller from Everton. A bit disappointing in the way we've conceded, but an instant reply, and I mean, they're worth it. I am a bit annoyed though how we didn't clear that ball. It's all over the shop. Absolutely all over. We've got about 5 men in that box. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 men in the box, maybe not even counting the keeper. Terrible how we've conceded there. Got to try and grow back in the game again, just throwing away 3 points. And Eduardo Camavinga with a ball through there to Rene Adelaide, really good player whilst at Lyon. Came from the Arsenal Academy as Jonathan Gordon, or Anthony Gordon should I say, not Jonathan, has the ball. Camavinga looking for one around the corner as Everton on another flurry, and again being a bit crucial, more crucial than us with their attacks, which is concerning. But it is 1-1 at half-time, not bad, dominating away at Goodison, so I think we do warrant a goal. I think the formation is actually working better than I imagined. I thought maybe we'd be behind by now, but no, it's annoying me how we don't actually have a lead by now, because we are really good. I'm loving there's no period of adaptation to this formation. It's just straight away the boys are on with it and trying to put things right after that Man City game. And could we do straight away? Semenyo, the pass was to Zuma, but Semenyo's got there and put it in the top corner. That's what you get for not clearing it. And Semenyo turning into his trademark, that just running and getting the ball. I want him to run across to celebrate with the fans at like the near stand where the camera is located, but still great goal that one. Bryce Samba not catching it, and we lead again at Goodison Park. I'm not hyped because it's the least we deserve. Absolutely dominant. So boys, let's get at it again. That's a pass out towards Kieran Dowell as Semenyo has another run, and it could be 2 in 2 minutes for Antonio. He's actually doing decent on his own up front. Antonio Semenyo, and that was straight at Samba. That was a poor shot, really. I mean, we could have just doubled it with a good brace, but no. Corner ball instead. David Brooks going to whip it in to Ivan, who just puts it below, getting his head on a lot of things, but that just not directed, goal bound. 3 big chances there as Neto on the ball tries to turn out. I think he's still got the ball, and he's passed it back to Ruben Neves now on the field. An hour just gone in this game, and we still don't have it comfortably, even though I think we warrant it comfortably. We've been playing really good. In the middle to Neto now on a block. Even Chevalier was sent, and Kieran Dowell to come away with it. Down the wing, looks for David Brooks. He's got the ball onto Brooksy. What can he try and do? Cut inside of the defender. Oh, it's a really good move, but can he get past Eitron, the left back? Not really. He's going to have to go the long way if he does, which he's opting to do. Stacey makes the run behind though. Whip this in first time, Jack Stacey. And someone just get in that room. Zuma though. Question of handball. And Camavinga down the line to Gordon. We've got in there with Pope though. I thought we'd get the ball in the middle, and we did, as Todd Cantwell now to run at the right back. Todd Cantwell just keeps the ball though into Johan Hove, who needs to try and go in that middle, into Semenyo. Semenyo across now to Pope. Pope, can he get that back in? He can. Back heel it a little bit to Semenyo again. Gets round Zuma, who dives in. Sweaty that for a Dowell double. And a Dowell double is what we get. It is 3-1 away at Everton. And I wanted a good reply from the Man City game. We've got exactly that. Wrapped up, cherry on top. Kieran Dowell, welcome back to Grimsby Town, mate. Fantastic performance across the box, into the back of the net. Clinton Moeller's going to come on. Going to give him an extra chance now. We're actually leading in a game, but Jackson can't take away from his performance. Great from him as well. From all the boys, as we lead 3-1 against Ancelotti's men. And Ivan going forward here as well. We could make it 4, you know. Ivan going all the way up the field. That's just his pace, that. He's literally zoomed to the front of the field. There's Kieran Dowell. Can we get this out wide? We can to Johan Hove, who's got a bit of a gap to go into himself. Johan Hove cuts inside. He likes a finesse. Blocked by Maya. And Camavinga with the ball into Neto there. Looks like Everton trying to still push in the game, though. They're not going to take no for an answer, as Maya plays a 1-2 with Jonathan David. Harwell Bellis with a great tackle, but it's been given as a free kick. Harwell Bellis again giving one away in a stupid position as Jack Grealish comes on, not taking the free kick. It's going to be Camavinga instead. And a last chance here. Is Camavinga going to do? No. Atrion's going to take it. And that is one of the worst free kicks I've seen from a CPU all season. Whack it up. Should be the full-time whistle. And is. It is deja vu from a couple seasons back. Or last season, was it? Maybe it was last, as I don't know when it was, but we did beat Everton, and we've done the same here. This time, thoroughly deserving it. And that is a great result. Very pleasing to get it in the style we did, as we are 14th. Not going to pay much attention to the league as of late, because I know we've still got December to go through. So, next game is against Tottenham Hotspur. I actually do want to see where they are, though, as they're on top spot. They are flying. 0 defeats. 0 defeats, Tottenham Hotspur. Are you having a banana? Not even a giraffe, a banana. I don't know why banana, but still, Manchester City thrashed us. They're in second to this team. It's going to be a big ask to take down Tottenham. Jeez, Harry Kane must be having a mad season. And straight after the training, got them all done. It took my time, so hopefully an improvement out of Clinton Mola, who of course I've trained up now fully fit again after his 2-game absence. With Chevalier trying to stop the unbeatable in the goal. Stacey, Howard, Bellis, Ivan and Mola in the defence with Todd Cantwell, Hove, Pope and Brooks. With Dowell in the centre now, 81 rated after 1 game, and Semenyo up front. It is by far our strongest team right now, I think. Only left backs asking questions, and centre back a bit, but it's gone up to 75. So our team, for the first time ever, again alluding to Ultimate Team, is fully gold, as this is going to be gold. Gold to see how we can perform against an unbeaten team. And Tottenham, I mean, Man City did it in a rainy day. Can these? Mike Miagan in goal, Mazariu, Hummels, Marquinhos and Reguilon, very solid defence with Zakaria and Casemiro sitting in front, Lazari, Szoboszlai and Son with Harry Kane. It's a very, very different Tottenham Hotspur to real life and to what I expected to see. And yeah, it looks like Daniel Levy's got his checkbook out a lot. Done a Chelsea with the signings they've made, but look like they've turned out a little bit better than Chelsea, as that's a big slip on the ball. You can see the rain's took that one a little bit. And we are in for a long, long day against Tottenham, but I can't wait to see what comes of it. As Harry Kane going backwards into Szoboszlai onto Zakaria. Or Zakaria, however, Derek Gray tells me to tell it. I will not go with him, as Hummels now in the middle. Onto Zakaria again, onto Harry Kane again, looking for Dominic through this little gap. Experience with using him before, however, he's got through. Great tackle from Ivan, and Szoboszlai stayed down. Player of the season so far has stayed down. He's got like 2 player of the months as Casemiro plays it through, and he's blocked his own man. Thanks, Dominic, just stopped game from scoring. I guess a let-off by a man being injured in the box. It's a very weird one how that just happened, as he's limped off the field as well. So now 11 minutes in, we do have one of them having one of their best players off the field, of course. Don't wish insult to injury on anyone, but I think it'll be a lot better without him. However, they're still going to try and come at us. Lazari with a turn on there. Harry Kane in the middle. It's Stacey who gets across to make the tackle. Heung-min Son with the ball out wide right now. Gives it back into Kane. We need to stop them as Heung-min Son just pass it in. You can tell why these are top of the table. We haven't touched the ball yet. It's a goal from Tottenham. Haven't had a chance to touch the ball at all. It's Heung-min Son with a pass right there to Harry Kane. It's a 1-2 and just slotted into that side netting. Lucas Chevalier does not get down in time, and it's straight past him to the left. Nothing we can do. And the Spurs are going to start singing now, I bet. It's even his 10th of the season. Can you believe that? And the team that I have probably hold the biggest grudge against, of course, doing an Arsenal save. Being a Chelsea fan really in the Prem, it's a bit hard to see them score right away. As Heung-min Son passes it on to Harry Kane as well. Need to try and stay solid defensively, as that is Can In who steps across, and it's 2-0 within 21 minutes. I mean, we did dive in there, but Chevalier still had time to get out, didn't, and he's put it in. Hang In, I think his name was. As well, not hanging in. Tottenham just unstoppable. Really, really unstoppable. It's a beautiful finish. Pace, power, precision. What we need, really. And Clinton Mola trying to keep the ball. Ivan with a good touch right there into Brandon Pope. Now, can we find somewhere over here? We do. David Brooks, who tries to cut inside. Onto Antonio Semenyo. Tries to keep the ball a little bit, but Casemiro's going to come away with it. Into Stacey, though. As I'm dribbling on a bit there, into Semenyo again. Can we try and get something back? It's Kieran Dowell. Can he get another goal? He's hit the post. Can you, Chuffin, believe it? Yet another chance gone as Zakaria takes it forward into Harry Kane. What a disguised pass to Kangley. Got his name wrong at first. I hope this isn't a thrashing. It's already 3 to Tottenham. If we can turn this around, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? But it's honestly been so difficult. It has been truly the hardest game of FIFA I have played in a while, this one. So, usually I'm angry that I'm behind this much in a game, but it's honestly just been too quick for me. I cannot stop it. When, yeah, they're taking like 3 attacks, scoring them all, and we're having attacks, it's frustrating. We've had one shot and hit the post, which is actually good with how hard this game's been. Oh, and at half-time, jeez. My hands are sweating. I don't know why I'm rubbing my head. That's just rubbing all the sweat around us. Yep, that's not a good image to put in your head, but this isn't a good image to see. 3 goals for Tottenham at Blundell Park. We were a giant killer. Today we've been beaten 4-0 by City and 3-0 currently by Spurs. Step it up. Granted, this game feels impossible, but I've always got to demand more, haven't I, as Pope has a ball, can't get it past Casemiro, stops it straight dead. Kane onto Kang In, who's on a hat-trick and has literally just come on the field for Szoboszlai in the first half, and it's a free kick for Tottenham. Was a bit of a dodgy foul. Harry Kane to step over it as he worked on his free kicks. Looked a decent one, but not troubling Chevalier. And Zakaria into Harry Kane, tries to turn, and Mola stopped it. Right, Hove, come forward. Bring it forward, Hove. Where can he go right now? He's going to go to the left. No, he isn't, because Mazarui is going to step across and stop it. The ex-Ajax. I'm going to take a gamble saying it's Ajax, maybe it's PSV Eindhoven, but I'm not sure. But he's blocked it anyway. Onto Casemiro now in the middle. Kang In. Onto Zakaria again. We've missed that tackle. Through to Kang In on a hat-trick. Chevalier with a good save. Mola, what are you doing? As he has got rid of it. Only as far as Casemiro, though. Into Kang In again. Harry Kane hits it. And it's blocked by actually not a hand, but Mola, I swear he's just playing for the other team. Casemiro would have a field day with him. I swear, don't pass it to him, as Dowell does have the ball right now. Let's look over the top for Hove, who's got around the defenders. Can we get a lifeline here? It's Johan Hove with a good step over to Semenyo, and it's time for his usual celebration by getting the ball. 3-1. We actually lead in the second half. I don't know if a comeback's on the cards. I'm going to skip the replay. 9 goals for Antonio this season, as I do want to keep on going. We've got just under 30 minutes. It really looks unlikely with the way Tottenham are playing. We've just scored on a counter, but you never know, it's our style. But still, nothing coming as Kang In heads it down. Harry Kane down now. The Tottenham fans will hate me for the amount of injuries I put in their front three. Or four, as Casemiro plays a 1-2 right there. Looking for Kang In again. You can just see he's the main outlet. Not even Harry Kane. And not even Son, who did score the first goal. Playing a 1-2 there. Casemiro with the ball in the middle. He's got a bit of a run on here. Takes a blast. Chevalier with a save. And Tommy Doyle getting another appearance. Rarely does, but when I rotate it, he does. As Brooks now has the ball running down this wing. One more goal could put us back in it. Semenyo waiting. Mike Miazgan with a good punch, though. Decent keeper, him. Of course, came from the same club as Chevalier at the start of the save, I think. As Doyle steps across well as well. Out to Brooks again. Into Antonio Semenyo. Dowell making a move. Player 1-2. That's a really good 1-2. Antonio Semenyo tries to put it across and I should have had a shot. I think that one might be game over, but Kieran Dowell through the middle onto Antonio Semenyo. That's a good cut away from Mazarui. Can he score again? Mike Miazgan. I mean, it's better than the Man City game, of course. Yes, these are unbeaten. It was highly unlikely we were going to beat them. We've got beat by more than 3 goals, which isn't bad, or isn't good, should I say. But I will take that performance. Second half especially. We just grew up. But we do need to do it again. 14th in the league is okay as we play West Brom next and Aston Villa. But I don't know if I'll save that till next episode, along with the start of the window, because if I just touch in the window next episode instead of going fully into it, gives you more time for suggestions, gives me more thought behind the signings, and of course can get better players when we are, of course, I won't say in the drop zone or anywhere near it, but we kind of are. I mean, we're 6 points away from bottom, which I honestly did think we'd come, so that is pretty decent. But I do want to be careful still with signings. As we skip on here, we've got 6 players losing contract at the start of next season, so that means they could leave on a pre-contract this month, so we've got a lot of business to do. I think with us leaving the next 2 games for next episode, I'm going to try and get it done next episode, but I see Marsh, actually it'd be easier if I went like this, wouldn't it, to contract. Kieran Dowell being the biggest one, probably going to try and sign him straight back up. Ben Jackson the same. Osborne, I don't actually know about him. Phil Jones, I'd take another year on. Ben Mee's going. Burke, I'm actually unsure about, and these 3, I'd probably just sign up for squad depth if they take a low wage. So yeah, I was a bit surprised there. I didn't think there'd be 6 players. As here we go. This should be a win. If we don't win this, I don't know what we're going to do really, but we are the inconsistent team. Lose one, win one, lose one, win one. We can't go any higher in the league because of Leicester winning the game, which we do play next episode, so hopefully the gap will shorten if we get a result there. As I'm going to make one controversial change as well. Last game I put Osborne on the left wing, which I didn't really want to do. I need a left winger on the bench, so Dan Smith is going to make that. Camponzano, I just don't have space for him now. I'm only playing 1 striker. Maybe he leaves. I don't have a clue yet though. As Chevalier's in goal, Stacey, Howard, Bellis, Ivan and Mola, Cantwell, Hove, Pope and Brooks, with Dowell, Incam and Semenyo. Usually I'd rotate the team playing 19th after a defeat. I want to keep it same and similar and strict to one particular lineup. So 20th place, I thought they were 19th. They're actually rock bottom of West Brom. I think we've gone from a team unbeaten to a team that rarely beat, as it's going to be a quick sim away at the Hawthorns. Don't let them disappoint us now, as it's a 2-0 win. Ginter gets sent off, and Tony Semenyo with one. And Kizadal. Love that guy. Love how he's made a bit of a comeback this episode, as I know we haven't really moved on much. It's been half a month. We haven't really done anything with the academy. I have plans in the future. We've changed the lineup and grown one player into the team, so I feel like that is growth for an episode. So unfortunately, guys, I am going to end it right here. I've got big things cooking now, and actually, believe me, I've been watching a couple more career mode videos, taking inspiration from them and other concepts, so hopefully I can bring something new and clean to you. Maybe next week, but maybe before that. So I hope you stay tuned for that. And this series is like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, as I will see you all in the next episode of the FIFA 21 videos. In a bit, and peace.